What's up guys, Zeenigami here. Let's go through the complete Chaos Difficulty Dorry Coliseum, the Blue Ogre. Round 1 is going to be versus Kuro. Kuro is a blue slasher. Well, I guess it's, being a slasher doesn't matter. It's the blue version of Kuro. We're going to be using a double Dex Mihawk slasher team. Sure, that's good enough. Doesn't really matter that much. The one thing that does matter is we are going to bring in this green general zombie. The reason we're bringing the green general zombie is that his special ability reduces our own attack for 2 turns. And the reason we want to reduce our attack is that on stage 4, we're going to be using his special, so that way Kuro is not able to reduce our special himself. You can also use a slasher ship if you want. I'm just using Thousand Sunny because I'm lazy. And double finger is there to boost damage. You can also use any slasher attack booster or whatever you like, or an orb manipulator. I'll just be manipulating my orbs manually. Alright, we're on stage 4. The turtle is almost dead. We're going to be using the swordsman to reduce our attack. I've just been attacking a few times with my characters to get those green orbs. And our attack will be greatly lowered. Whenever we get to Kuro, Kuro is going to preemptively deal 6,600 damage. He's also going to try to reduce our attack by 4 turns, but since we already have attack reduction debuff on him, on us, he will not reduce our attack. He also kills all the guys around him. He cannot be delayed for 99 turns, and the attack reduction would normally be for 4 turns. But since we don't have to deal with that, he has 2.8 million hit points, 2 Mihawk Slasher specials, Doflamingo special, and Double Finger special makes it very, very easy work of Kuro. So normally you would have to maybe take a few hits or try extra hard to do your burst, but thanks to the green general zombie, very easy. Round 2 is gonna be versus the Demolishers, a very intimidating name for not too hard of a fight. We have 3 strength characters at the end of this fight, and the gimmick is that you cannot leave any one of them alive. If you ever leave one of them alive, they'll do something bad depending on which one it is. Like if you leave the top guy alive, he will bind your characters. You leave the middle one alive, he'll greatly increase defense. And if you leave the bottom one alive, he will deal 50,000 damage per attack. So what we're going to do is we're going to kill one of them, and then damage the other 2 and burst the other last 2 down at the same time. And on the boss stage, we're going to be using Golden Usopp. Take down whichever one's got the lowest attack. For me, it's a Spearman. I think it's usually the Spearman. And then we're just going to burst down later on when we have our specials. Whenever we want to use our specials. They each have only about 850,000 hit points. You can always use a Thousand Sunny here to help you do some damage to them. But I used a Thousand Sunny to clear out stage 4 because I was a lazy bum. And take out this guy. I won't probably not be able to take him out this turn, but we'll take him out next turn. And it will start damaging the other 2. You can kill one of them just fine. Why am I attacking not with my Doflamingo? Second. And we can start putting damage on this guy. And whenever he's ready to attack, that's whenever we'll burst. Sure, I'll just use Ivanka up here. 2 matching orbs, good. I suppose I could use an L here. Make sure I'm not quite killing him yet. Ooh, those are some good orbs. Alright, Doflamingo moves our orbs around. There we go, those will all become blue. I could have moved the yellow on Usopp, whatever. And a Nell special, and why not another Nell special? And we'll take these last 2 guys down. Like I said, depending on which guy is alive, if you leave one of them alive, they all do something bad. But double Nell, easy burst turn. And with a double Nell team, you can stall as long as you want on the first 4 stages. Round 3 is gonna be versus Zoro. Zoro has a pretty hefty 5.2 million hit points. What we're gonna be using is a double Mihawk Slasher team. I'll take the orb matching one. Double Mihawk Slashers. Shiki is going to be very nice for boosting our damage of our driven characters. That's Shiki and Doflamingo. Duval, Mihawk are for health cuts, and Arlong, tiny bit of orb manipulation, and also just another red slasher to do extra damage against Zoro. And against Zoro, Zoro attacks for 7,900 damage, but once again below 70% health, he'll attack for 13,000 damage. We're gonna take a... I can take a 13... I can take... Yeah, you know what? 13,000... 7,000. We'll take this first hit here. I'm actually just gonna save my orbs and take the first hit. I could have just attacked. I should have just attacked. No reason not to. Next turn, I'll be using the Duval. I'll use one Mihawk special and Duval specials. So I'm gonna pay attention to his hit points. At 70% health, he will silence all Psi and Int characters for 99 turns. Below 50% health, he'll silence all Strength characters for 99 turns. And below 30% health, he'll silence Dex and Quick characters for 99 turns. So I'm using one Mihawk special now on this turn. I'll be using my Duval special next turn. Actually, I think I can burst him next turn. Duval, put him below half health. So I'll just heal, keep the red orb, and look for some more orbs. I'll get ready to burst next turn. Keep him above 50% health so he doesn't silence my Shiki. Attacks for 13,000. It'll be fine, it'll be perfect. Can't use Duval to reduce damage, but I have 2 red orbs. And nothing else, huh? 2 red orbs and nothing else. That will mean I will deal... Arlong is not a driven character. If I just have 2 red orbs, I'll do 1.3 million damage. Sure, you know what? Let's go for it. Use 1, use 2. Doflamingo, move the orbs to the right place. Boom and boom. Shiki boosts his own damage. And only his own damage. If I had some tandem orbs, I could try to get some red orbs with the Arlong, but that doesn't really matter. And we will attack. Close, but we got it. So if we had more orbs there, I could have killed him that turn. He will silence my Dex in green. He always does the lowest one. So I still got to use my Arlong special. So if you were to burst past the Psi right down to the Dex, and he'll jump to Dex, and then he'll jump to Strength, or whichever one you do. There you go. Not bad. If we had, if I had more orbs, we could have killed him that turn. It's okay. Round 4 is gonna be versus Cricket. Cricket has 2.3 million hit points, but he's going to have a damage limiter for 200,000 damage per turn. So basically you can't deal more than 200,000 damage per attack to him. We're going to be using once again a double Mihawk slasher team, because Mihawk special will get around that 200,000 damage. So we're going to stall and get him to about half health. Then we're going to be using all of our specials and bursting him down on that turn. The reason we're getting him to half health is because if he's below half health, he will summon his 2 monkey friends. And we don't want to fight 3 characters, we only want to fight 1. Monblanc, 2.3 million hit points. He'll have his limit damage to 200,000. I didn't have great orbs, let's try and move him around, didn't get him. What he'll do is, he'll only attack for 4,040 damage every single turn. So you can go upon Usopp now and start poking him down. You even can use Move Mount Usopp multiple times during this fight. If you're using a team with more health or your team with heal per turn, you can take an attack and then use Go upon Usopp. And you can see there that my last attack didn't do as much damage as it normally would do. And you can attack in some weird orders to make sure you don't like quite hit that 200,000 limit. So like here I can go upon Usopp, and then my Croc will definitely hit the 200,000 limit. Oh, it won't, I lied. But we are getting close to 50%. So at 50%, I'm going to look for orbs. And then Croc Special not only lets us shuffle orbs, but also deals damage, so we need to use his special to shuffle orbs. We will do so. And don't forget, you can always reset Croc's orbs shuffling until you get the right ones. You know, I won't use Croc. I could use Croc. I won't use Croc. Let's see if I can find 3 green orbs. I'll keep everything else except for these 3. And those 2. Green orbs? More purple orbs. Let's take another turn. Get them closer to 50%. Bum bum bum. Okay. Croc Special, can you give me some green orbs here? Wow, that one even worse. So I'm gonna reset that. I don't quite want to do that. Don't forget that you use a special and it didn't get you the results you wanted. You can exit out and come back in. Even worse. And then I'll be using both Mihawk specials, Mr. 1, Doflamingo, and Mr. No, that's it. Both Mihawks, Mr. 1, Doflamingo, bursting him down that turn. I want at least 1 or 2 green orbs. That'll make it a lot easier. Hey, hey, samurai. If you get Cricket below 50%, he'll summon the 2 monkeys. The monkeys each have about 720,000 hit points. They'll attack you for 6,900 damage or 10,400 damage. And below 60%, he'll also enrage, doubling his attack to 8,000. Oh, look, an update. He'll also enrage, doubling his attack to 8,800. And that double attack also applies to the monkeys. So the monkeys will attack for 13,800 and 20,800 damage. So we're making sure we're definitely bursting above that 50% line. Make sure we're killing them all in that one turn. Yes, I want to continue. Alright, give me 1 green, please. 1 green would be nice. Come on, where's 1 green? Why is it so hard for me to get 1 green orb? 1 green orb, come on. You got low standards, just 1 green orb. There we go, 1 green orb. Alright, Mihawk special. Mihawk special. Doflamingo special, move some orbs around. Move that here. And I'll just get the red orb off of the Dofi. Mr. 1 boosts our slasher attack. The damage reduction doesn't matter. And I'm gonna attack with my orbs first. So that way they can hit their 200,000 damage. And nice and easy. There we go. Wanted to get that 3rd orb so that way I make sure I get the easy burst. But yeah, burst above 50% is an easy fight. And on the final round, we're going to be fighting versus Dorry. We're going to be using a Momoga Sengoku Cerebral team. You can also use a double Zephyr Shooter team. You'll see another complete Dorry Coliseum guide that I already have on YouTube back when it came out on the Japanese version. But this time we're going to be using Sengoku, Momoga, a bunch of cerebral characters. Either Mirage Temple Nami works here. You can use this Kimono Nami or Mirage Temple Nami. The reason I'm using Kimono Nami is just because she's got higher attack, which will mean we can do a little more damage against the Cricket. Monblanc does the same thing he does before. He'll limit our damage at 200,000. And he still only attacks for about 4,000. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to just hit him a few times. And then whenever he gets below 50%, we're going to use Golden Pot Usopp after that to delay him and the 2 Monkey Boys. So just attacking him for now. Then Monkey Boy delaying later. It should take us 2 attacks to get him below 50%. Make sure you move those orbs around. He will start boosting his attack later on. So you also want to make sure you keep your health topped off. So here, below 40% is whenever he increases attack damage. So here he'll double his attack, he'll summon more dudes. Whenever he doubles his attack or summon dudes, he will not attack, so he skips his attack that turn. Golden Usopp, delay, Thousand Sunny, deal some damage. I'm gonna go ahead and use Breed here to make sure I try to get Monblanc down this turn. I think I can kill him this turn with Breed. There we go. And now these guys go down pretty easily, and we're gonna be looking for our yellow orbs on our Sengoku and our Momonga. It's not super vital, not super important, but we do want to keep our health above 10,000, or we want to get our health to above 10,000, so that way whenever we get to Dorry, we can take one hit from Dorry as a regular attack. And let's see here. Ooh, those are some pretty orbs. Some pretty good looping orbs. I'll keep the orb of my Sengoku. I'm on Momonga. Look for another yellow orb of my Sengoku. One more turn. One more turn to look for orbs. No. Anything? Any nice orbs? It's not too important. Dorry, he has 3.2 million hit points. He attacks every 2 turns for 10,000 damage. Below 50%, he'll instead skip his attack and attack for 30,000 damage after he skips an attack. So we're going to take the first attack, then push him below 50% health, and then burst him. And if we need to, we'll use Mirage Temple Nami at any point in there. So just take just regular attacks for now. Basically, we get 3 turns to push him at below 50% health. If you need to, you can use a special before 50% health. Just make sure you get him below that. So we take the first hit for 10,000 damage. Pow, pow, pow. His health's looking good. We can almost definitely get him below 50% next turn. If I need to, here's where I'd want to use one special. Ooh, those are pretty orbs. Do I want to use a special? Sure, I'll use Sengoku special here. We pushed him below 50% health, he'll now attack. Make sure you don't get him below 20% health though, because below 20% health he attacks for 300,000 damage, which is very different from skipping an attack. And now we get some good orbs. We use Noland and Momonga together to finish him off, and we have Mirage Temple Nami to still take one more attack. So it's easy work of Dorry at this point. We'll do it. I'll keep the Noland just in case I still need it, but I should be able to kill him this turn. Should be a kill. Yeah, easy kill. I still had my Noland special. Mirage Temple Nami, I didn't even get to use her special. Oh, I used her special, but it didn't really matter. Easy fight, guys. Just make sure you use Golden Usopp after he summons characters after Monblanc summons characters. And use Mirage Temple Nami whenever you need to take a hit. Below his 50%, instead of attacking, he will skip his attack. So how good is Dorry, right? Dorry he's okay by himself. He's not great by himself. But he will become a lot better whenever you pair him up with his brother giant, Broggy. So Broggy and Dorry together make a decent team. Dorry. Dorry. His attack, both Dorry and Broggy's attacks don't get too high. Dorry's attack goes only up to about 1,000. Broggy's, I think, is like 990 or something like that. They're both slasher powerhouse characters. Their special is 20 times their attack to all enemies, boost the attack of powerhouse characters by 1.5 times for one turn, and if you use both specials together on the same turn, so use Dorry special and use Broggy special, instead you'll get a 2 times attack to powerhouse characters, which can be pretty useful if you don't have, for example, the powerhouse boosting Sanji. This is another very easy way to get your 2 times Powerhouse attack boosters, but you do have to use 2 specials together in order to do that. Only 1 special means you only get 1.5 times attack. Their captain ability is not that useful though. Once evolved, the captain ability is boost the attack and hit points of Powerhouse characters by 1.5 times. So decent Powerhouse subs, not very good Powerhouse captains, and you always can use them on slasher teams as well if you're missing one of their int or size slashers. Guys, I've been Zeenigami. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck, and y'all stay beautiful.